talking about this situation with, and look, I don't know what goes into paying hush money to a porn star to secure silence over some type of alleged affair. I can't speak to that.
No, he said he couldn't speak to it, but yet he was up there pretty much speaking to it. And so it looks like that Governor Desantis, I jokingly called him the sanctimonious. I think that's one of the best names Trump has come up with for all the rotten things that DeSantis is doing in Florida, but that's another story for many other times. But meanwhile, some Republicans do think that this is just going to blow over. Let's take a look.
Really the worst of our system on display here, and it's unfortunate, but I think this is all gonna blow over because I don't see any way that they're actually gonna get Donald Trump to appear in a court for sentencing or for indictment or any type of charge. So I think, again, this is grandstanding.
Well, his attorneys said they would participate if things were to progress to that point.
So that was Rep. Claudia Tenney saying she thinks it's gonna blow over and that maybe President Trump won't show up. So what those reporters were getting at, or commentators rather, were getting at, is that the Trump lawyers have already said that he would go, that he would be there. So we know that the president is prone to changing his mind at the last minute. We will see what is happening, what will happen. Now, President Donald J. Trump is calling for protests because of his potential arrest. Republicans and other right wingers have some interesting thoughts about that, like Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, who wrote this on Twitter. We don't need to protest about the communist Democrats planning to arrest President Trump and the political weaponization of our government and election interference. These idiots are sealing their own fate in 2024 because the silent majority has two feelings right now about the current regime: fear and anger. That is the most powerful combination when election time comes, and the Democrats are driving that force with their own corrupt actions. Then even Senator Kennedy said it's not worth it. Check out this headline. Don't be a knucklehead and riot. Senator John Kennedy reveals concern on Trump's calls for protests. Then Elon Musk got in here too. If this happens, Trump will be reelected in a landslide victory. But could Elon Musk be right here, Adrian?
You know, Elon Musk, the only thing what he's been right on is that he likes to throw money at things, but not necessarily have any kind of knowledge about how to run them and invest in them, as we see Twitter. But the thing that I would definitely say they are not right on in terms of the right is this whole riot thing. To come out and protest the thought that Trump could be indicted tomorrow. Yeah, right, show up in New York City rioting for Trump, knuck if you buck. Are you kidding? You wanna have those people in New York, Bronx, Brooklyn, you wanna have them come out and say hello, say what's up? I wouldn't even be surprised if Sotomayor rolls down there. I would not at all go there and try to protest and lift up Donald Trump in a city that does not care for his antics and does not care for him at all. Yeah, right, they would not get away with that.
All right, well, we will definitely see what impact this will have tomorrow, what impact it will have into the future, namely 2024. Will there be unintended consequences? Like we learned in science, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction in the universe. Is in fact this juice worth the squeeze? Again, for all the things that they could have done, charged Trump with, brought him up on indictment about why this one? I seriously want to know. There are so many other things.